Hello, hello. Welcome back to Bangkok. And today we're going to take care of a few of the redacted challenges, including ordering in, put the lime in the coconut, la cucaracha, power chord. Let's see, what else did we get? I'm sure there's another one in there somewhere. I will cry if I want to. And looking into the distance. I knew there was a few. We're going to do all of these in one run through, no loadouts. So this will take a little while. But the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start off with ordering in. And this is a really easy one. We're just going to go to reception, get our room key.
Checking in. Name's Tobias Reaper.
Thank you so much, sir. Here's your key card. Welcome to the Hitman Hotel.
Right, so key card acquired. And all we've got to do is make our way up. 247 suite up on the first floor. It's just up these stairs here. In here we have our Lancer sniping rifle stashed up as well. I don't know why the Lancer was the one that was recommended to me. It's not my favourite sniping rifle.
Problem with the toilet.
But once we've got into 47 suite, we're going to walk right over here and pick up the phone and call room service. That will get you the ordering in challenge. You see is the sniping rifle. We're not actually going to use it just yet. Well, we're going to use it as a melee weapon for the moment. So the two staff members are going to come in. One's going to go off and look at the toilet and see what the problem is. And as soon as that door closes, as you can see, we're going to take them both out. Now the reason for this is basically we will need this guy's outfit at some point. And the woman's with him, so collateral damage. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So we're going to tidy up the room a little bit, because we will be coming back here later. Just in case they're found and uncompromised. So I'm going to stash the sniping rifle back away, because we don't need it yet. We will need it later on though. So with that now done, we need a guard's outfit. And these two guards who patrol up and down this corridor will do. As you see, I'm not worried about a silent assassin or anything like that. Right, so now we have the guard's outfit. We are free. So what we're going to take care of now is the lime in the coconut challenge, which is why I wanted the guard's outfit, because I'm going to have to pull my gun out in public. This will cause less suspicion if I'm in the guard's outfit. So in the atrium there's 3 or 4 bunches of coconuts, and all we've got to do is shoot one of them down out the tree here, run round, and there should be 3 coconuts on the floor. And just pick them up. Now I'm going to do the same again. This time I'm going to come round this way to where we would normally take out the exterminator, and again shoot through a window. Now unfortunately there is a hotel staff member directly under these, so you will get another non-target kill here. So we're up to 3 so far. And basically do the same thing again. Once you've shot down the coconuts, run round. There should be 3 of them on the floor here. Just pick them up. And that will get you the lime in the coconut challenge. So that's that one done. Now we're going to move on to La Cucaracha, which means we need the exterminator's outfit. So we're going to just run back in here and trigger that conversation. I'm going to pick up the hammer here, and we're just going to wait for them to come into this room. This does take quite a while. They do have a fairly long conversation / routine, but they don't actually move around very much. So they're just outside over there. You can just make them out on the instinct, just over to the left. They will eventually make their way into this room, and we can knock them both out as well. So they should be making their way over here now. Now, I'm a little slow on this one, but normally I would stand a little closer to the door so that the second the hotel staff member's through the door, I can close it, knock him out behind these shelves, and the exterminator is none the wiser. Luckily, he never heard what happened this time, but usually at this point, if I'm knocking out the hotel staff guy where I was, the exterminator usually hears me. But today is all good. So we stash both their bodies in the cupboard, retrieve my hammer. We're going to grab the exterminator's outfit. And now we need to find the hotel manager. Now normally, for the most part, the manager would be on the stairs over here. Today she's not, and I don't know where she is. So I'm quite literally just running up and down in the atrium, using my instinct, trying to spot where she might be. This does take a while. See, I'm expecting her to be around the back there somewhere, because I know she goes out that way somewhere. But I don't think she is. I think I've missed her there as well. So this is where I'm expecting to find her. And it turns out she's just off to my left. Any second now I will spot her. Wandering around, and I've spotted her. There she is.
Stay clear of the guest, okay?
Ma'am, I'd like to inspect the penthouse now.
Very well, I'll make the call. But I'm warning you, no slip-ups, especially not with young Master Cross on his way down. If any of those toxins get into the ventilation system, you could gas the whole atrium.
Understood, ma'am.
So she's going to phone Jordan Cross, and she's going to basically clear out the
Yes,
King's
hello,
Suite
this is
and
the
penthouse
manager.
area.
I'm so sorry to disturb. Oh, indeed, yes, the pest exterminator.
Emperor's
He's
Suite, King's
inspecting
Suite.
Emperor's Suite now. Could I possibly ask you and your team to... Oh, excellent. Thank you. Please join us in the atrium for refreshments. I promise it won't take long. Okay, bye. Thank you.
So, basically with that done, everyone in the Emperor Suite will now be vacating, and we can start making our way up the stairs. And it's at this point I get here and realise, oh wait, I'm not allowed past these bodyguards with this disguise. What to do, what to do? Alternate route located. So we're going to come back to this route here, the same way we went on the Silent Assassin run basically. Out the balcony, over the balcony, up the drain pipe, and back over the top of the balcony. And we're in the recording studio. So all we need to do now is La Cucaracha challenge, which is again a very easy challenge. Right at the back of the recording studio there is a keyboard, and all we've got to do is play the keyboard. And there you go, that will get you the Cucaracha challenge. So now we can move on to Power Chord, which is in the same wing of the hotel, just up the stairs here. And it's in one of these rooms, and I think it's this one, but it's not. It's actually the room completely opposite. So when I mean completely opposite, not on the other side of the building, it's like diagonally opposite. So it'd be this room over here. And we just walk in here, and as you can see, there is a guitar. You just pick the guitar up, play a chord. That gets you the Power Chord challenge. Nice easy ones these, for the most part. So that's, I think, 4 challenges down now. I've just got to try and find my way back to the drain pipe, so those bodyguards will still be there, so we're going to go back the same way we came up. So down the drain pipe, through this room. We're going to move his body away so that no one sees him when we go through the doors here. And all the way back, all the way down, across the atrium, and back up the other side. Because now we're going for the Queen Suite, which is right up the top here. And again, we're going to need to change disguise. As I said, we're going to use this guy's disguise that we stashed up earlier. So now we're free to make it straight up into the Queen Suite. Now for this challenge, it can be a little bit tricky, but essentially what we want to do is knock out absolutely everyone on this floor as quickly as we possibly can. And there are a few people around. There are a couple of guards, not too many. I can't believe that guard never actually saw me. Close the doors. Every time I close those doors, another guard comes in. I'm just going around now, making sure I break everybody's necks as well, so they can't be woken up. But essentially what we're going to need to do for this challenge is shoot 18 of these little gold elephants. And they're dotted all around the place. Some of them are a little bit hard to see. So I've numbered them all up for you, because even I shoot some. There are some silver ones and they don't count. There's a few up here. Now, I'm just going to shoot them all because I don't know which ones are which. I can see they're all elephants, but my poor eyesight, I can't quite tell if some of them are gold or not. Some of them are a little bit hard to see. So we've just got one more unconscious witness here. We're going to take her out. Now there should be, I believe, about 8, if I'm in the right area, down here. But I only find 5 to start with. I have to say I cut a good 20 minutes of footage out of this section of me just running around room to room to room, staring and pointing my gun at walls, aiming at absolutely everything to see if I can see any more of these elephants anywhere. And it turned out I'd got them all quite a while ago. So you just got to wander around. There are, like I said, there's 18 of them dotted about the place. And a big group of them are in one area together. So I'm going to come up here because I know that there's a few up here. Just on this shelf here. So that's 3 more. I'm going to search all around up here, but I do think those were the only 3 up on this upper floor. The rest are all downstairs in the 2 longer rooms. But as I said, I spent a good 20 minutes just wandering around just making sure I've checked everywhere. Now I can see at least 2 more here, yeah. When I was playing the game, I couldn't actually see them. So as you can see, most of them are on like bookshelves and mantelpiece style shelving and things like that. So you haven't got to look absolutely everywhere. You ain't got to go all through like the studio area, which is the other side anyway, but all through the central rooms. You know, it's all just around the edges here, on bookcases and shelves. So we're nearly done now, 2 more to go. I believe they're in the office area, which I can never find. I do literally end up going around shooting every little statue I can find. See what I say, every time I close that door another guard comes through. So all I need to do now, I don't realise it at this point, there's only 2 left to get, and I know of 2 that I haven't actually got in the office. So all I have to do is get to the office, shoot the last 2, and that will get I Will Cry If I Want To challenge. I'm not going to show you what the effects are of that challenge because I went straight on to the next one. We're getting the last 2 here. There's 1 more in here somewhere. Essentially the effects of getting this challenge is if you go back outside the front of the hotel, there are 2 big elephant statues. And they're crying blood. That's all I've noticed. That's the only difference apart from getting the challenge. So we've got all of the 18 elephants now. I was going to, at that point, go down and show you, and I ran into a couple of enforcers and knocked one out in public. So, back to the 47 suite, change disguise, and as you head down here, there you go, the challenge pops for you. It won't pop until you're roughly in the atrium. So now we've got the looking into the distance challenge to get. I'm just going to wait for this guard to bugger off. He's actually secluded himself nicely. So we'll take him out. And we'll dump him with all the others. Because it is a nice room, so we will keep it nice. And you tidy up after yourselves, you know. Right, so that's him out of the way. We're going to take his outfit as well, because I will be carrying around a large weapon. So we're going to pick up his gun off the floor and retrieve our sniping rifle. Now what we need to do now is get into room 206, I believe it is, or 207. It's the room where we would retrieve the antique microphone. Antique, it's not that old. But again, this could involve a long wait. As I got there, I just missed her. So I had to wait for her to cycle all the way back round, come back to the room, and then leave again. So once she leaves the room, we're free to go in. Just waiting for the door to close. I have to do that myself. We're going to shoot the boyfriend who's laying on the floor. Another little drawback of my new controller, it does seem to switch his aiming view somehow. I don't know if I'm doing it or it's doing it automatically, but it does seem to keep switching to the side I'm not used to. But once you've shot this guy in the head, you're going to come over into this corner here, retrieve our sniping rifle, make our way out onto the balcony, And what we're looking for is this pier, and there's a man here, and we're just going to shoot him, and that will get you the looking into the distance challenge. And there you go, that's 4 or 5, maybe even 6 challenges, all redacted, all done for Bangkok. And there you go, the challenge just popped for you there. So I have been Anubis. This has been a pretty long one, but I will see you all in the next video.